How's it going, everyone? My name is AJ, and today I'm going to react to the internet. This is something that's been on my mind for quite a while now, and I figured that, well, with everything going on, now might be a good time to try it out. Not really sure how this is going to go, but if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that fun stuff, and yeah, I'll make more. Today I'm just going to be looking at some gym fails, nothing too fancy. So yeah, without further delay, let's get started. That's good. That's really, really good. All right, so a few things. Number one, why on earth are you positioning your treadmill right against the wall? Like, that's automatic, no bueno. Don't get me wrong, most people are usually pretty safe on the treadmill, but if something were to go wrong, like you were to slip and fall, which can happen to the best of us, you've got nowhere to go. You're literally going to be rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling without stopping. So yeah, not very smart. Not sure why you'd wear those pants on the treadmill as well either. But in any case, you know, to each his own. And the third thing, if your pants, even if they start to, they start to go and they're kind of at your like mid-thigh level, that's kind of the moment when you should stop. You don't wait until your pants are literally around your ankles and then do a little like kind of like shimmy walk like you're holding your pee in or something, and then by that point you're pretty well screwed. I kind of like their dismount when they realized they were completely screwed and then they basically took their feet and swung to the other side. No, that was pretty clever. Moral of the story is if you're gonna put a treadmill in your house, make sure you leave a little space so that you don't have to deal with this, or just wear better pants when you're working out. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Okay, right off the bat, this dude probably should have had a spotter. You've got two guys in the background out there just standing and watching. Probably would have offered to help him, but I have a feeling that this dude's ego is bigger than his biceps, so he's probably just gonna go with it and something bad's gonna happen. But let's see.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well that was unexpected. I've never actually seen a bench completely break before. That's definitely a first, but it's a big guy and he's got some big dumbbells, so you're not totally surprised. That dude probably wasn't getting the reps. Good on him for getting them up, but okay, he did one like quarter rep and then the bench collapsed. I'm guessing if the bench didn't collapse, he probably would have had the weights up, would have gone like 8 times or something like that, and then drop the weights down and would have been like, yeah, I'm the man, I'm amazing. And then you got these guys in the background going, wow, that dude's really cool. So I guess at the end of the day, the bench collapsing or whatever the heck he was sitting on collapsing just prevented him from, embarrassing himself to the rest of us. Instead, embarrassing himself earlier or in a different way. Does that make sense? I don't know. Interesting, never seen that happen before. So that's cool. Next video. What are you doing?
Хорошо, давай.
Russian.
Подрыв. Подрыв. Ух ты, нихера себе.
Oh, is he trying to put it on his back? Oh. Okay, well, you know what? At first I was kind of looking at that and going, what on earth is this guy doing? And then I'm thinking, Russians and whatnot. And then actually, as I kind of watched a little bit further, I realized he's actually trying to do something fairly challenging, to get a bar from behind your legs and actually get it all the way up to your sort of lower back area and then all the way resting on your shoulders. That's not easy to do. It requires a lot of mobility, a lot of strength, and the dude's got a fair amount of weight on the bar. So, that's pretty tough. I might try that sometime, see if that's possible. Maybe not. Anyways, I'm gonna watch this a little further here. Like, I'm not sure how he plans on getting it further. I guess you gotta shrug the shoulders a little bit, then get that elbow. Oh, he does get it. He does get that right elbow. He does almost get it around, but then just completely bails at the end. So close. I don't know. I guess the only question I have is, why are you doing that? I don't know. I could think of many other exercises that would be more beneficial, but Russians. Anyways, next video. The bar gonna get stuck. Yep. Sucks. How you gonna get it off? Trying to sit up. No. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do, man? Nothing? Just gonna let it sit there? Huh. Okay, well, let's look at that again here because, you know, this is something that could happen to the best of us. First mistake, no spotter. Again, you got a fair amount of weight on the bar, not an immense amount, but a pretty good chunk. You got what, 25, 50, 20, 40, so 90 kilos plus the bar is 110 kilos. 110 times 2.2 is going to be something like this. So, you know, that's not exactly lightweight. He's got some clamps on the bar, which is a good thing. But the problem when you put clamps on the bar is that you can't exactly, you know, tilt the bar to side if you need to bail. I guess in this particular case, you're stuck with one of 4 options here. Option 1 is you try to roll it back, but you can't do that because the rack will get in the way. Option 2 would be to try and take the bar and I guess tilt it to the side and try and kind of roll it off you that way. But you know, if the bar is really stuck down there, you're in a pretty compromised position. So that's probably gonna be pretty difficult or not happening. Option 3 would be to take the bar and kind of slowly roll it down. And it looks like that's what he was trying to do, but then he got to sort of waist height and went, uh-oh, if I wanna have children, maybe not the best option. And I guess option 4 would be to just kind of let the bar sit there and I don't know, scream for help. But in any case, he probably learned a very valuable lesson. And that is if you're lifting heavyweight, you should probably have a spotter nearby so that you don't have to risk steamrolling your junk. So hopefully lesson learned. Let's move on. Damn. So, you know, I was gonna say his form was looking good. Like everything looked fine. Great, chest nice and tall. Put the weight down, no problems. And then what happened was, I guess, seeing stars, lack of blood flow to the brain. I don't know. I'm trying to see where he might have screwed up here and what the issue would have been. Oh, he pulled on it. He pulled it back on his way down. He didn't completely let go. Oh, that's what happened. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. That being said, when you're seeing stars like that, there's a few reasons why that might be taking place. One of the biggest ones is you're probably not getting enough oxygen to your brain. And when you don't have enough oxygen to your brain can't do normal things like keeping you conscious. So as a result, what will happen is basically your brain shuts down and you will black out. So I guess that's to an extent what happened here. Hope he's okay. Anyways, next one. I wonder if he's, I wonder what he's listening to. That's good. Must be a conductor or something because the dude isn't even pulling on the weights. He's literally just taking the handles and moving them back and forth. You're not working any muscle groups doing that. I really, really, really want to know what he was listening to though. Because in order to be doing that, you gotta be listening to something pretty good. For some reason, every time I see that, it reminds me of Bugs Bunny. You know, that Bugs Bunny episode where he's the conductor and he's, you know, conducting. I don't know, that's what I think of. Really want to know what he's listening to. That's too bad. Oh well, maybe I'll find out later. I love his reaction. That was good. This one's kind of interesting, actually. So first of all, dude's got bar on the back, bar overhead. Interesting setup, I'll give him that. You also have to be pretty precise if you're doing a lift like this, because you can see on the bar overhead, the plates are right at the edge so that they can make room to have every single plate on the bar. You got the 2 at the top and 3 at the bottom. If the plates on the overhead bar were any closer, they would interfere with the plates on the bar on his shoulders. So yeah, gotta be very precise to get that technique. It's pretty good. A little bit of knee caving in at the end there, but you know, that's not an easy move. I think my favorite part of this video though is while this dude is lifting and doing that weird overhead back squat combination, he's doing like that demonic sound, I guess, to grunt and get the weight up. And then he drops the weight and finishes, and then he's just all happy and goes, yes, that was great. That's probably my favorite part. Let me watch that one more time. I just want to see this. Like, let's see. Yes, that's good. Okay, so obviously dude's lifting a lot of weight, but he's got the safeties in place. That's a good thing. Let's see if he can actually make it work. Ooh, yes. Yes. Oh, brilliant 1 rep max attempt. Look at that form. How far did he bend his knees? Let me see. Right there. That's, I don't even know if I would call that like an 8th squat. You're not gonna get strong by doing this. Simple as that. And then the sad part is this dude is then gonna leave the gym, go to his friends, and be like, hey guys, I just lifted 9 plates a side back squat for a 1 rep max. Yeah, you could say I'm pretty strong. Dumb, ridiculous. Why? Why are you doing that? It's pretty clear that he's the one who's filming this. He set up his phone because he wants to capture this. He wants to show off that, yo guys, not only can I lift that bar, but I can also lift the bench. That's how strong I am. I am so cool. Also, the thing that's kind of dumb about this is I'm not even sure if the amount of resistance he's facing is actually that much more than what the bar weighs. And the reason for that is because as he's pushing the bench, you can see that the bench is still on the ground. It's almost like you're lifting a wheelbarrow. It's very, very similar. You've still got a point where the weight is on the ground. So again, like, the weight's about to fall off on the left-hand side too. You think you're strong and yeah, I'm lifting the bench and the barbell, but you're not. Ego is bigger than your brain, clearly. Well, entertaining at the very least. I'll give him that. I wonder what kind of wattage that guy was pulling. Is he using he's using the rower, right? He's spanking, he's doing the spanking motion too. Yeah, he's totally doing the spins, right? Watch his right hand. Right there, right there. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh my God. Oh man, that's a good one. I'd love to see what kind of wattage this guy was pulling on that rower. I think that'd be hilarious. Power output's pretty important when you're rowing. In terms of what he's doing, I was always told it's more about kind of the motion of the ocean and you don't really kind of want to force it. Then again, what do I know? I also love how he's wearing a Jameson top as well. Gonna finish his workout, go have a nice Irish whiskey, and then go home to his wife or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the heck you're doing. Oh yeah, that's great. That's a good one. And I think I'll stop there today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, comment. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay strong.